doctor told us we had to keep the ramen locked out because she could see it's highly corrosive. Still really tasty though. Huh? Maybe not this pack. It's also great for pet rats. They really seem to like it, whether they're your pet or not your pet. Just really tasty all around. Hi folks, today we're going to be reviewing Nissan's Top Ramen, one of my personal favorites, pretty easy to find, and beef flavor, also one of the easiest to find, right next to chicken. You know, I really prefer this one because it seems like they add a lot more vitamins to it. Just taking a look at the nutritional facts, you'll see that it has just about 100% of everything you need throughout the day. So really, I mean, one pack of this stuff will get you just good. It has all your protein, all your saturated fats, all your carbs. Most of your vitamins, it's like triple reinforced by Nissan with vitamins. So yeah, if you're down on your health, I know my doctor told me this, was to eat 2 to 3 packs of ramen every day, habitually. And he said I'd never need to go back to his office. And whether or not that's true, it's kind of, you know, up for debate, but I believe professionals more than I believe, you know, whack jobs on the internet saying that it's not good for you. So I mean, whoever you want to listen to, I'd seriously suggest talking to your doctor about the Nissan Ramen Regimen, or NRR as it's colloquial termed. Shit's really good though. Shit's good. Alright, let's get started. Now, what you'll really need is just about 3 things. You need the ramen, something to put this delicious food into, preferably a bowl. You need a really big plate if you're going to try to put it into a plate. But bowls work alright too, you know. Then you take this, you just smash it. Oh, oh fuck. Fuck. All over the place. Alright, we're almost there. Yeah. So you make it so that, you know, you're not really having any long noodles to go along with it, because that really, it can slow you down when you're trying to shovel it into your mouth like an animal. Because, you know, then you have to bite off the noodles that weren't able to make it all the way into your mouth. But yeah, you just fucking crush it up into like almost dust. You just, not quite dust, but almost. You pour it into your bowl, right? Now I'm just gonna go put a little bit of water in this bitch. I don't know if you can quite see that, but you know, it's just enough that it's kind of floating a little bit. And I don't know, some people say this will zap all the nutrients out of this nutrient dense food. But that's just a bunch of internet talk, you know, it's not real. So yeah, just shove it into your microwave for like, I don't know. I kind of like my noodles to stay crunchy, so I usually do like 1:45, minute 45 or so. Yeah. Little bit about me. Gotten really big into tea lately. I really like tea. You know, it's a decent pick-me-up. I've been drinking nothing but the best USDA organic jasmine green. Pretty good. I know some people really like chai. Chai's a good choice too. Just I don't know. If you're a poser tea drinker, you'd probably drink chai. It's too sweet, you know. I mean, it's like people who add cream to their coffee. There's already enough flavor there. And if you can't handle the bitter, you better get the fuck out. That's what I always say. Ow, fuck. So yeah, we're about halfway there. Put it in for a minute 45, and we're at about 40 more seconds. Way faster than cooking it in a pot, by the way, because I mean, shit, you gotta wait like so much longer, and you use up like 3 times the dishes, because then I mean, everything's contained in this bowl right now. Once I'm done eating my my superfood, it can go straight into the wash. Fucking done. One and done, son. Ah, fuck. One and done. So as you see, it's cooked into a fine mash, if you can see it. Pretty hot. We'll have to fuck! Let it sit for a second so it doesn't burn me, even though I already burned my mouth with this fucking tea. Oh yeah, you gotta really shake these and get the flavor at the you gotta get it to the bottom. So you don't want to waste any of the flavor. See, if I wouldn't have done that, there probably would have been a bunch of flavor up in here. Just, you know, they don't really put that on the instructions, which they should. I've seen a lot of people ruin their ramen because they forgot to shake it. The flavor pack, that is. And again, this is where most of the nutrients is, too. You know, it's a lot of MSG, a lot of salt, but it's also enforced with just about every vitamin you need for the day. Really makes this, you know, they say breakfast is the most important part of the day, and this is way better with eggs too. It can get you like 1,000% of your protein for the day if you add a couple eggs into this, but it'll get you about 100% of everything you need throughout the day, just with this one pack of ramen. Another thing that I see beginners make a lot of mistakes on is they don't stir it enough. You're going to want to stir it for at least 30 minutes. Make sure everything's spread around. So just, you got to count like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. 2,000 Mississippi, 3,000 Mississippi, 4,000 Mississippi, 5,000 Mississippi, 10,203 Mississippi. You know what? Fuck it. That's enough. It's well stirred. All the flavors in there. I think this brand's from China. Maybe it's the Vietnamese who make it. It's definitely Oriental, but not Oriental flavor. Not Oriental flavor. Yeah, let's dig in. I usually put in about 3/4 as much water as it's called for, because I like it to be, I like to really taste the flavor. If you put in too much water, it dilutes the flavor and whatnot. I'm a big proponent of flavor. It's a big part of my life, as it should be yours. So yeah, let's try it. Oh fuck. Oh. You know, I always think one of these times is not going to be as good as the last time, but it just gets better. I've been eating nothing but ramen for about 5 years now. I still have most of my teeth. The doctor said I didn't need all of them. I still have the important ones. Most of the back ones are gone. It's just kind of my fronts, but you know that it makes me chew longer on the ramen. You know, kind of. But yeah, no, I get by. Yeah, it's good. Again, you know, a little better with eggs, but if you don't have eggs, it's not that big of a deal. Really good with tea. In fact, sometimes you gotta let your tea cool down. You know, I'm an impatient man, hence the microwave. Yeah, some people say it changes the flavor a little bit too. I disagree, but you know, I'm only an expert. I'm a radiologist, study microwave radiation. In my downtime, I use a lot of Wikipedia for my information. You know, it's a pretty good source. I edit a lot on there too, because people usually got things wrong. Like they'll say ramen's bad for you, but I know from word of mouth that it isn't. It's really good for you actually. And you know, some people say, well, like, you know, it doesn't say that it has 100% of your nutrients on the like percent daily values, but that's for a 2,000 calorie diet. Like most people only need 500, and that's why we have obesity problems. We're advising people to eat about 4 times as much as they need to, and if they just quit eating so fucking much and ate more ramen, we'd have the fittest country. Why do you think the Orientals are so thin over in, you know, Asia? They know how much they need to eat. It's not a bunch of government FDA propaganda. You know, so we're almost done here. Just about finished my ramen, and gonna have to say 13.49 on the flavor scale. Yeah, 13.49. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, and I hope I made a positive impact on your future dietary choices. Have a great day. This is me signing off.